So, I'm here with my student, and today we are going to be addressing Standard 3.NBT.A.2, and that is fluently adding and subtracting within 1,000 using strategies. And the strategy we are using today is the place value strategy. So, I'm going to show a picture of the chart my student will be using. We have the flats, rods, and units. And just to activate some background knowledge, we know that our units represent our ones place, our rod represents the tens place, and the flat represents the hundreds place. And whenever we go up to 1,000, the thousands place, my student will just move the thousandths block over like that. So I'm now going to have my student show what the number 1,333 looks like using the base 10 manipulatives. Oh, I'm sorry. 1,233 because we only have two flats. Okay. Yes, so that is correct. All right, so now we are going to practice adding these base 10 manipulatives and just working with the strategy of using the place value. And so my student will roll a dice. And so I'm just going to model how to do this real fast. So let's say that my student rolls the number 3. She would put 3 units in the one spot, which there's already 3 units there. And the object of the game is to get up to the number 30. So she already has 3. Now let's say we're going to add 6. So then she has 9. Okay, roll again. Got the number 3. So we know that when we add 3, we're going to take away the 10. We're going to take away 10 because we have too many in the ones area. And then we're going to replace that with the rod. So now it's 12. So she's going to keep working up to the number 30 here using this dice. Are there any questions from you? All right, so you may begin. All right, so our student has rolled the number 3. Go ahead and put 3 in the ones place. She rolled the number 6. So 6 plus 3 is
9.
9. All right, go ahead and roll again. Roll the number 2. Okay, can you explain why you did that?
There was more than 9 in the units place.
Okay, so then you traded out 10 units for a
rod.
And the rod represents what place?
Tens.
All right, good job. You can go ahead and keep rolling. All right, she's rolled 5. She's adding another 5. Okay. All right, so our student now has added more. So she has currently 24. So we're going to keep working up till we get to 30. So we're going to add 6. Okay, our student has successfully made it to 30. So when we add these numbers, we are finding the sum. So when someone says add, it also means sum. So now I'm just going to give you some real world examples of, and I want you to show me the number, and I want you to add using these real world examples, okay? So I want you to show me the number 45. Okay, great job. Okay, so now let's say Miss Taylor has 45 apples. I want to add 103 more. So I want you to show me what adding 103 more would look like. Okay, that is correct. So now we have 148. Okay, so let's say that I want to add, so now I have 148 apples. Okay, so let's say I go to the farmer's market and I just go crazy. I bought 1,005 more apples. So can you show me what adding 1,005 apples, what would that look like if we use our base 10 manipulatives? All right, good job. So this student has actually, we've actually gone over 1,000. The standard was just to add going up to 1,000, but our student has exceeded that, so that's a wonderful job on your part. Okay, and one last thing is usually I just want to address that usually sometimes kids, student, will you show me 10? Will you put 10 in the units place? Okay, so sometimes, say we have 10 units here and you ask a kid, okay, I'm going to add 3 more. They will just keep adding and adding in the ones place. Well, that is not correct, and so we want to show them that, that 10 units is the same as a rod. And so you can do that just by pushing them over like this and having them compare the two. But you always want to teach them that the number in the tens place is represented by a rod. So you want to get rid of those misconceptions early on so they can be successful at adding or subtracting using our base 10 blocks. And so that's what it would look like if you put 10 units up to a rod. So they can see that it's the same thing. But like I said, you want to get rid of those misconceptions early on so that they can add fluently within 1,000 using these base 10 manipulatives.